It's here. It's here. It's finally here, ladies and gentlemen. Q4 is upon us. And I predicted that Q4 would happen this year. No, I'm joking. Let's go ahead and get into the video right now. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Nick Eden, and man, I am looking a tad slim on this video. I have been trying to lose some weight, and I finally see it just a little bit. So I'm definitely excited about that. But I'm even more excited because today is the official start of Q4. That's right, we are in the biggest sales quarter of the year. This is the time where you guys can really ramp up and sell a lot of t-shirts, a lot of hoodies and pop sockets and towels and whichever platforms you sell on and what all they sell. This is the time to do it. So I'm really excited about that. And with that, I'm also releasing my 2019 Q4 strategy guide this coming Friday. Now, someone would say, hey Nick, why are you releasing it on Friday? We're already in the Q4, shouldn't you have released this in September? Well, let me tell you the mistake that I made last year. So last year, I said, I'm going to release this right before Q4, and everybody needs to go ahead and start getting on to. Here's the thing. If you have not uploaded things for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, then I'm not saying that you're going to miss the mark. What I'm saying is they have not had time to index, and because they have not had time to index, you're going to be doing it in the middle of the busiest selling season. That being said, the Q4 strategy guide is different in two ways this year. For anyone who purchased it last year, I appreciate you. But it's going to be different this year from the standpoint of, one, this is a concentration of more evergreens than I've ever done. In any video, in any research stuff that I put out, this is purely for evergreens. And the Q4 strategy guide this year is designed to take you into Q1. Because at first I was going to do, hey, I'm going to do a Q1 strategy guide, a Q2 strategy guide. Q4 strategy guide is designed to take you through the next 6 months and on a few niches throughout 2020. And I'll get to that in just a second. But so let's get to what's been going on in merch lately, because it's been a while. Let me explain to you guys. If you follow me, this is the busiest time of the year for me because of election cycles. You guys know that I do a lot of work in the political space. So I haven't been doing videos, and you know what? But it's okay, because there's been some amazing content out there. Amy Nicholas, Merch Money, Brianna Muller Green, RJ and Matt. There's been so much great content out there about Merch by Amazon. I don't think you guys miss me that much. In particular, who I have recently just fallen completely in love with all of his videos, and I have for a while, but he's really taking it up a notch. Ryan A. Raymond. So there's content out there for Merch by Amazon right now. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to come in and I'm trying to get you into the niches that are not heavily covered. I don't believe in quote-unquote secret niches, because the research is out there for everyone. But, while everybody is kind of going right, and this is going to be left to you guys. But while everybody's going right, I'm going left. And I'm going left because 2020, two things are on my mind. That is staying out of competitive niches and licensing, for the most part. So that's where I'm really headed this time around. Now, with that being said, Q4 strategy guide this year, I'm doing extensive research, and I've been working on this research since July. So these are not just things that are going to sell in the fourth quarter. These are not just things that are evergreen. We're also talking about events, trends, holidays, and other cultural things in the UK and Germany market as well. I've done a heavy ton of research. Germany has been particularly well for me these last couple of months, and so it made me really decide, hey, let's give something a little bit different that maybe people aren't really like going into. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, and I think that if you have the opportunity to get, for instance, Amy Nicholas, she has a Q4 survival kit. I would say the same thing. I would say go and get her survival kit, because from what I've heard, it's amazing. I haven't had the chance to see it because I have not really immersed myself back into merch because of the campaigns that I've been working. But everything I've heard about has been tremendously positive. So I would say go and get that as well. You should be getting anything that can arm you to have the best sales time. Now, here's the reason that I say 6 months instead of just these next 3 months. There's one important piece to Q4 that everybody seems to forget about, and that is gift cards. I know for me, with all of my nieces and nephews and little cousins and everything, they're teenagers. I don't know what kids like. I don't even want to try it on t-shirts. I get everybody gift cards. So on December 25th, they're going to have these gift cards, all of these gift cards, these Amazon gift cards, these just, it's everywhere, right? More than likely, they're going to spend it on apparel items. So it increases your chance in your Q1 being that much better, and you don't have to necessarily worry about the fall off. There's going to be some fall off. There's definitely going to be some fall off. But you increase the chances of them going back and saying, okay, well, let me try this. Let me purchase this. I really like this shirt and I couldn't get it during Christmas break, but I got my Amazon card now, so now I can go and do it. So that's really the portion of it that I think a lot of people may be missing when it comes to selling in Q4. It's just that Q4 kind of layover that goes into the new year. And with everything that's coming up in the new year, and there's quite a bit coming up, I think that leaves a wonderful opportunity for you guys to make a lot of sales. So the second part of that, just kind of unpacking this whole thing, is next year you have a presidential cycle. Now, the last time there was a presidential cycle, you can ask anybody who was on merch at that time, or selling print on demand, because I wasn't even on merch. I was on Teespring. But though I can tell you this much, those Nasty Woman, yeah, those shirts made a pretty good 2016 for me. But I say that to say that we have an opportunity to really capitalize on merch this year in the presidential election. I don't care what side of the fence you stand on. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is being able to capitalize on still all of the primaries that are going on in the Democratic primaries and those who are trying to primary President Trump. And between that, impeachment, U.S. House and Senate seats that are up, and I go into great detail in the strategy guide about how you can really niche down and maximize them and really stand out from the competition and not so much worry about, oh, I got the #1 Buttigieg shirt or the #1 Biden shirt or the #1 Trump shirt. I would much rather you have 50 shirts that are BSR under 100,000 for different candidates, because it's that much going on with the political scape. So I've just really taken what I know about the political landscape and what it goes into 2020 and putting that into the guide to help everyone kind of really maximize on that portion of it. In addition to that, for you first-time merchers, we're going to be talking about some KDP stuff. There's going to be other platforms. I am still a believer in Teespring. I'm a believer in Etsy, and I am a believer in Redbubble and TeePublic. And all of that's going to be covered in there. But in addition to that, we're going to be doing a deep dive into Over for beginners. So if you are, just starting out, you don't really know, I have a actual couple of quick training videos on making some high quality graphics within Over and pushing that out. So all that's going to be in the Q4 strategy, guys. It's going to drop this Friday. I want everybody to stay tuned for that. And in addition to that, I will also say this: you can make as much money as you want to in print on demand. Some of you know where this is going, but you have to press the go button. Take care, guys, and I'll talk to you next time.